Hello, my loves. I hope you guys are doing well. Welcome into this video for the new moon in Sagittarius 2022. For those of you who are new, hello and welcome in. We're going to be learning more about our own astrology, and then we're going to be utilizing the spiritual tools of the cards to learn more about how to tap in to that astrology based on what's currently happening in the sky. So I'll dive more into that in a moment, but if you want to learn how to get the most out of these readings, I do have a tutorial video for you that helps bring you up to speed with the intentions that I set and the little tips and tricks that I offer to you to get the most out of what it is that I share here. For those of you who are not new, hello and welcome back. It's so lovely to have you here. I'm really honored to be able to serve in this way, to be able to play with our astrological cycles and the cards to really help us to learn more about ourselves and to really make amazing leaps in our lives to the highest good of ourselves and the highest good of all. And if you want to support me, of course you can do that by engaging, liking, commenting, sharing, reaching out to me, letting me know what resonates, letting me know what questions you have. You can do that by donating. PayPal.me/devotedvulnerable, link is in the description, or you can sign up for one of my services at devotedandvulnerable.com/services, link is also in the description. So let's talk about new moon energy. New moons occur when the sun and the moon are in the same sign, at the same degree point. So the new moon always happens in the same sign that the sun is in. The sun moves into the sign of Sagittarius on November 22nd, and the new moon happens on November 23rd. The new moon will happen in 1 degree, 38 minutes. And this lunar cycle, most lunar cycles last 28 days. This one will last from the 23rd of November until the 23rd of December. So when we're talking about this guidance and advice for this lunar phase, we're going to be talking about this cycle period from November 23rd to December 23rd. So we're focusing on new energy, and we're focusing on new energy under the umbrella of the Sagittarian energy and archetype. The Sagittarian energy is the archer, the centaur, aiming its bow and arrow at what it wants. It's always aiming at truth and then aiming at other things as well. So if you want to learn more about how Sagittarius influences you and your chart, I recommend checking out my solar readings that I did for the solar shift into the sign of Sagittarius. The sun is the spotlight of our galaxy. As it moved into the sign of Sagittarius, it's spotlighting this sign, and we look at our own astrology to get guidance and deepen our understanding of how this energy and archetype shows up in our lives. You can click on the playlist showing up right now. That'll take you to those videos. The link is also in the description here. So if you want to visit that video after you're done with this reading, you can go do that. For this reading, we're focusing on new beginnings within the Sagittarian energy and archetype. We're actually going to be focusing on a new joy. We're going to be asking the cards to guide us to a new joy, a new beginning, a new expansion when it comes to the joy within our hearts. Sagittarians are optimistic, they're idealistic, they love to learn, they love to adventure, and they are very joyous in their nature. So we're going to be focusing on the joyous new beginnings that this new moon is going to bring us. We are going to be going to my new deck, the Starseed Oracle, to get guidance on where this new beginning of joy is showing up in our lives. I'm really excited to share this new deck with you. I've had it for a few months here, and this is the first time that I'm offering it in a public reading, so I'm really excited to get into the wisdom and guidance and beauty of this deck with you guys. Now, if you want to learn more about the astrology of this moment of the new moon, I'm going to recommend Pam Gregory's video, which will dive deeper into the astrological energies fully in play at the time of this new moon. It was a really great video that I watched, and I do want to link that video here and reference it to you if you want to learn a little bit more about the astrology. For us, we're going to be watching for the house that 1 degree, 38 minutes of Sagittarius shows up in our chart. Now, if you have no idea what that means, do not worry. I have a tutorial video that'll take you through how to enter in your birth data and how to learn how to read a chart and find a degree point like this. The degree point of Sagittarius, 1 degree, 38 minutes whatever house that's in for you, and again, that tutorial will show you where that is, that's the video that you watch. All of these introductions are the same, so if you're in the wrong video right now, no problem. Just go to the house that this 1 degree, 38 minutes shows up for you in your chart, and I'll see you there. So this video is for you if 1 degree, 38 minutes, and it's a Sagittarius shows up in your 4th house. If you're already familiar with the 4th house energy, you can scroll ahead to the card reading. So the houses in our zodiac story always represent the where of our journey. So each house in the zodiac is represented by one of the 12 signs. The house order and rulership goes in the same order of the zodiac. So we start with number 1 being Aries, and then for the 4th house, the 4th sign of the zodiac is Cancer. So the ruler of Cancer, the ruler of the 4th house, the energy of the 4th house is underneath the archetype of the Cancer energy, the crab. The nurturing, ancestry, youth, family origins are all part of this Cancer house. Cancer ruled house, which represents the house of our home. Cancer is ruled by the moon, so the moon is also in play here. The energy of the moon is in play inside of the 4th house. So when it comes to 4th house energies, we're talking about how we relate at an intimate level inside of our home to our close family, how we relate to our ancestors, our origin story, how we relate to the young, and how we nurture. So this is the area of your life that is being pinged by this new moon. The energy of the new moon is focusing you right here, giving you a little extra boost here, a little new energy, new vibration, new joy is being brought into your home. And we're going to see what the Starseed Oracle has to say about our house of home and the new joy that we're going to experience there. So if you haven't already called in your spiritual support team, taken a few deep breaths, and opened your heart to receive the guidance that's most aligned for you at this time, I invite you to do that. Pause the video if you need more time. So let's find out, what is your card? These cards are sticking together because they're still so new. So give me a second here as I'm shuffling. There we go. Deep cellular healing. Arcturus energy, physical and emotional healing. Your body knows how to heal. Healing is your natural state. Physical and emotional disharmony can be a reflection of how the world, inner and outer, has been out of alignment. If you're suffering from a mysterious or chronic illness, don't allow yourself to think you've done something wrong. Today, it's difficult to navigate our health. If this card has made its way to you, you're being called to focus on your healing in practical ways, to prioritize your health, to be kind and tender to your miraculous body, to give yourself the grounding and care you need, to put your body first, to nourish yourself as you would a newborn baby. There's the word nourishment. We're talking about the house of home, and one of the areas of our life it represents is nourishing. You're being invited to nourish your body like you would a newborn baby, to treat yourself with tender care. You may be called to switch things up in your body or your emotional being, to call in a team of helpers to support you in navigating any changes you may be experiencing emotionally. Your guides want you to know that it is possible to feel vibrant in your body as well as in your skin, to have your cells returned to effervescence and vitality, to find calmness and connectedness, to have a smooth nervous system and a tranquil heart. There's a little affirmation here for you to support you in honoring this nourishing of your body. It says to put your hands on your heart, and you can whisper or say out loud, I take back my vitality and energy and feel more and more healthy each and every day. My body knows how to heal. My body knows how to heal. Okay. Wow. this is a simple message for you. This is the area of your life that you're being pinged to experience a new joy. And the new joy is in this healing, this new health that you're bringing into your body, to your well-being through nourishing. Your support team wants you to know that they are here for you to help and to be called upon at any point. And that just simply putting your hands on your heart and saying that affirmation can help you to activate the healing within your cells. So there's this thing called flight or fight. And when it's activated, our body systems shut down and we get a lot of extra energy in being able to run, being able to freeze, or being able to fight. And that is great when we're in a state of needing to run away. But what happens in our society is that that state is constantly triggered and we never get to the rest state. What happens when an animal isn't in flight or fight? It's resting, it's restoring, it's rejuvenating itself naturally. That's what it means when it says that health is a natural state. That's what it's saying. Your health, your body naturally knows how to rejuvenate, relax, repair itself, but it cannot do that if it's triggered into the flight or fight state. It's nothing you're doing wrong. It's nothing that you need to punish yourself for, but you need this nourishing. You need this holding of yourself, this tenderness within you to recognize that until you feel safe, you can't heal. It's like if a baby was crying and stressed out, you wouldn't just leave it alone to deal with it by itself. You would hold it and nurture it until it returns to a state of rest and safety. You need to hold and nourish yourself until you feel you are safe and rested. There's an easy breathing exercise that helps activate this relaxation process. You breathe in for a count of 8. No, you breathe in for a count of 5 and you exhale for a count of 8. The exhale being longer than the inhale signals the biological systems of your body into restoration. So as much as you can during this lunar phase, I invite you to this breathing practice and anything else that you thought of as I was telling you about different ways you could be nurturing yourself, any of those other things, but definitely this breathing exercise whenever you feel that you're in a state of fight or flight, except if you're in actual extreme danger, okay? But we know the difference, right, between actual present threats and the ones that we create in our minds or the ones that we create just by feeling the vibrations of the collective, right? If you don't know how to differentiate, please reach out, okay? But this breathing exercise, breathe in for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay? Let me know how this resonates. Let me know if you have questions. Happy new moon in Sagittarius. I love that this is bringing you new joy into your cells. It feels like on a cellular level, your cells are being rejuvenated into a joyous state of being because you are nurturing yourself into a state of relaxation, into a natural state of healing. As always, namaste. The universal light within me salutes and honors the universal light within you. Namaste.